Morning. Oh my gosh, it is 11 o'clock. I have been sat on that sofa for 2 hours trying to work up the courage to start to do some housework. That's embarrassing. I'm just having something to drink and I'm gonna get started. If you're new here, I am in my 9th week of pregnancy, my 3rd pregnancy, and have had all day morning sickness. However, for the past 4 days, I have managed to not be physically sick. Still feel horrendous, but it's manageable. All I do is sit in this house and look around and feel just disgusted by what I see. So I'm going to try to clean my house for the first time in weeks, because as much as I don't want to, as much as I want to sit on that sofa and watch Grey's Anatomy until 3 p.m, I know I'll feel better if I do this. So I'm just going to dedicate an hour. It's 11 o'clock. I'm going to go 11 to 12 because I'll need to eat then anyway. And let's do this. Stop being a wimp. Yeah. Come on, guys. Okay, I'm going to try my best to do a good voiceover on this, guys, but I'm feeling so sick while I'm editing this evening. But I started my big session with a load of laundry. I always like to start with laundry if possible because it just makes me feel productive. It's easy to do, it gets you in the mood, and the sound of the washing machine just makes me feel a little bit more productive. So I just popped a tablet and some softener in the drum and put a load of washing on. Next, I just sprayed down the worktop in the kitchen. I must have been feeling alright filming this because, oh my gosh, when I'm not having a good day, I cannot even think about spraying down surfaces with cleaning products. Like, the smells just trigger me. So if I am having a good day, like I was on this occasion, I take advantage of it and spray and wipe anything that I can. I'm also going to clean the air fryer as this is long overdue. And I'm going to take my surface spray over to the dining table and just wipe down where the boys had their dinner last night and their breakfast this morning. And normally I'm really on top of wiping the table, you know, after every meal, but oh my gosh, those days are long gone. I then came upstairs to make the bed. A lot of days of the week at the moment the beds do not get made, which if you know me is not like me at all. So again, when I'm having a good day like this, I love to make the beds. It makes the house feel so much more neat and tidy and helps me to feel productive and positive. I'll just give Cooper's room a little tidy up while I'm in here. I just made myself stop to have a snack. I need to snack every sort of 30 minutes because I cannot let my stomach get anywhere less than like half full at any point. I'm going to do some damp dusting next, just with some warm water and a damp dusting sponge. And I'm going to go across the skirting. This is something that's been really annoying me when I've been really sick. The whole house just disgusts me, to be honest, at the moment where I've been neglecting it. But I've hated looking at the build-up of dust all over the skirting board. So I told myself if I felt up to it today that I would do this, and I felt so much better for it. It's also a really quick and easy job. Doesn't involve any product, so I didn't have to worry about smells. So I was glad I did this. And as you can see from the colour of the water, it was well needed. Okay, next I have got out the Hoover. There are most days, I'll be honest, when I cannot do this. Coming from someone who normally vacuums sort of once or twice a day, days go by where I don't do it now because of the movement of it, and it's just, the idea of it is like climbing Mount Everest for me. So again, as I was having a good morning, I thought I'm going to vacuum all of downstairs. So I took it all around the hard floors, even managed to move some furniture out of the way, check me out, and gave the floors a really good vacuum. whilst I was using the handheld to hoover this tray, I noticed that my darling son has obviously put a sweet on here at some point and it has melted and stuck to the wooden tray. So I'm going to try my best to get this off. Next thing I was desperate to do was to try my new floor cleaning brush. So I got some Flash Floor Solution. I need a better size bowl. This bowl was not the right size for this brush. You've probably seen this brush all over TikTok, but you use it to rigorously scrub your floors. It gets into all the nooks and crannies and the grooves in the floors. I really put some muscle into this, even though it made me feel nauseous, like working this hard on the floor. I just felt so satisfied when I could see all of the suds that were all discoloured, where I was obviously getting all the dirt up. But the best bit is when you use the reverse of the brush to squeegee off the dirty water, and you can see your results and how dirty your floor actually was. As you can see, that is not a brilliant white right there. There was definitely some dirt build up in these floors. I loved this brush. I have linked it in my Amazon store, which is in my description box if you want to have a go with it yourself. It was quite good value as well. The only problem with this brush is the cleanup. So I found it quite awkward to clean up the dirty water after I was done. I just used a towel to sort of mop it up, but that is the only bad point of that brush. I'm now just going to wipe down the French doors with my favourite glass cleaner. Again, it is linked in my Amazon store, because all I do is sit on the sofa in here all day and look at the dirty finger marks on these windows, and it drives me nuts. So I'm just going to spend 1 minute wiping down these windows and getting rid of all of those finger marks. So it's midday, I've been doing this for an hour and it's time for me to eat. I can't believe that I had pasta for lunch. I'm feeling so rough this week that it seems unbelievable that I would be able to have pasta for lunch. But every day, every week is so different when you have morning sickness like this. But I'm treating myself after all that hard work. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe before you go, and I'll see you in my next one.